Thousands of Filipinos are relying on the South China Sea as an indispensable fishing ground, and China's aggressive actions there are negatively affecting their way of life. $5 trillion worth of shipments pass the disputed waters every year, a third of the world's annual trade. It is also believed to hold vast oil and gas reserves. That is why one of the crucial items on the upcoming ASEAN ministerial meetings here in Manila is a framework for a code of conduct in the disputed waters. A draft obtained by the media states one of the objectives as to ensure maritime security and safety and freedom of navigation and overflight. But a separate document states that the Philippines had earlier proposed to include the protection of international commerce and other peaceful uses in that provision. International maritime law expert J. Batong Bakal says the removal of the term from the draft may mean that one of the parties is bowing to pressure to insulate the South China Sea and prevent claimants from commercial explorations except those involving other ASEAN states or China. In drafting the framework for the code, ASEAN and China are going by consensus. They take out any line that any one of them disagrees with. Foreign Affairs spokesman Rob Bolivar declined to validate the two documents, but he emphasized that the framework is only a precursor to the code of conduct itself.
The draft of the framework has already been endorsed by the senior officials last May to the ministers. We don't really expect that there will be an extensive discussion other than the ministers adopting the framework of the Code of Conduct.
Another issue, whether the final code will be legally binding, which China objects to. The draft framework bears no indication of that. JC Gotinga, CNN Philippines.